in a world where fairness and equality had never existed, at a time when most people believed it never could. A few men had the courage to press on for the good of their race and the betterment of America.
What Jackie Robinson and Branch Rickey did with the Brooklyn Dodgers, they knew it would be monumental. They had no idea it would change the social fabric of America.
I never really understood the segregation aspect of it until I went to see my brother Frank play in Atlanta in 1954. And I looked on the wall and there was a water fountain that said colored water fountain.
How was that for me? Coming from segregation to integration. It's the way you deal with it, how you deal with it. It was just another place to go and play.
Most of the public saw them on the field. Wow, what an athlete, magnificent, look at this guy. They don't know they had to stay in separate hotels and they couldn't get off the bus to get food, the threats to their lives.
It was just unbelievable because my life was threatened twice. There was a kid coming by, sent a note down to spring training, he was coming down to kill me.
This group of 4 or 5, this is a home crowd now. They were on me unmercifully. Don't let that nigga hit nothing. But then they started to get personal, talking about me, my family, and whatever. The game was over, I ran back to the dugout, grabbed the bat, went down the right field line. But thank goodness, to this day, my teammates really got me before I got over the fence.
When I became friends with Bob Gibson, Bob used to talk about when he had to stay at a boarding house, when everybody else stayed at a hotel. In the middle of the night, a rat would come in and bit his ear, and just things like this that I never related to because I was never exposed to it, never thought about it.
Going back a little further to when I couldn't talk, I was in the minor leagues, so I had to be quiet until I got on solid ground, the major leagues. And I thought I had arrived, but no, racism was bigger.
You hear the stories, stories coming from my father. Ernie Banks was one of the greats, probably one of the greatest ball players of all time.
I was signed by the Cubs, the first black Cub.
He was the Cubs.
He was a one-man team in those days. He was a one-man team.
He played the game and did something that I don't think a shortstop ever could do.
You would read about, you'd hear about Ernie Banks, Hank Aaron, and Willie Mays.
No one knew Hank was close to hitting 715 home runs till the year before he done it.
Willie Mays, one of the most exciting ball players, if not the best ball player. He was tremendous.
I remember the first time I got a chance to play against Willie Mays. He was out there swinging that bat, and it came out to me and left. But I came in, and I caught it. To everybody else, it looked like, oh, it was an easy play. But I caught it, I swear. And I said, Willie Mays hit that.
And they knew what they would have to go through in order for guys like us to have an opportunity today.
I think really what changed for the black player in the game is when the baseball fan understood how much better the game was.
Everyone, every American should know what they did, what they talked about, what they set out. They just wanted to integrate baseball.
In this life, you got to be remembered for something.
I loved the game of baseball, and I wasn't going to give in to pain.
To reach what you love to do all your life, that's a great feeling.
I knew watching them, I was watching greatness.
Join us in the creation and celebration of the evolution of blacks in baseball.